Hey everybody, Cynthia here. I'm back with another Halloween video. But before I get started doing our Halloween video, I have to tell you really quick what happened to me. So today I decided I was going to start experimenting making Halloween candy. And I bought one of those Wilton bottles that you could use, squirt bottles, and filled it with the melted chocolate, and I started filling my molds, and it was coming out too thin, put too much pressure on the bottle, and the lid blew off, and it got chocolate everywhere, melted chocolate everywhere. And I just stood there with like the melted chocolate everywhere, and I was like, oh my gosh. I started laughing hysterically, and then I started crying, and then I started laughing again. And I thought, and I was videoing this, okay? I was videoing it for you guys. So I stopped the video, I deleted the video, and then I got everything cleaned up, and I cut the cap on the squeeze bottle, because I thought, well, if it has a bigger nozzle, it will be better. And it did. It worked better. So I was happy with that. But then I thought, it leaves a little bit too much chocolate in the bottle for me, and I'm very economical. So I'm going to experiment another way with you guys in just a second. But I had to share my story with you because I lost it. I started laughing hysterically and crying, and I'm like, leave it to me to do this, okay? Because my hubby and I and a lot of our friends and family, we've been really going through some really tough times, okay? And I don't want to give any details, but it's been very stressful and very hard. And I'm like, you know what? What is something that brings me the most joy? Doing videos for you guys and crafting. That's what brings me so much joy. I am determined to do this video today. So on top of all of that stress that we've been going through, the explosion of chocolate was just, I think that was like I was at my end, so then I started crying, and I actually felt better because I got all of it out. And I thought, I have to tell you guys, because I'm sure there's so many of you that have been through this with me. You've gone to make a video, or you've gone to do a project, and it just becomes a disaster. And you gotta laugh at yourself, you gotta have fun with it. And that's what I decided. So once I got everything cleaned up, and I salvaged the first tray of candy, I put it in the refrigerator, and I started walking out of the kitchen just to kind of breathe and recenter, and I stepped in cat puke. First of all, I always hear if my cats have a hairball, how they cough and stuff. I didn't hear a thing. I'm thinking that because I was concentrating so much on cleaning everything up and the mess I was making and crying and all this other stuff, that I didn't hear it. I couldn't believe I didn't hear it. So what happened? I stepped in it. So I was like, really? Really? I just started laughing again, cleaned that all up, cleaned myself up, and decided I was going to make this video really quick to tell you the disasters that happened to me before the actual Halloween video. Just thought maybe it would make you smile and get a kick out of it, and know that if there's anybody out there that is going through a major amount of stress, I mean, honestly, who's not? The world today, who is not? It's okay. It's okay if you mess up. It's okay if you go to try something and you got to try and try again. Most important part is to try and laugh at yourself. If you laugh at yourself, it just, I don't know, it makes everything better, makes you feel better. So I had to tell you that. I thought you'd get a big kick out of it, that, I thought disaster averted. I'm going to go take a break. Jumped into another fun fun thing for me. Oh gosh, it's just, this is the way things have been going. But I'm hoping the next experiment's gonna turn out and I'll be able to share it with you. I'm gonna start videoing. I'm gonna go back in the kitchen real soon and we're gonna make some candy together. But before I do, thank you. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for sticking by me, watching my videos. To those of you that have been with me from day one, to those of you that have just subscribed, your beautiful comments that you leave, your support, you just watching my videos means the absolute world to me. And I treasure each and every one of you. I love reading your comments. I love trying to interact with you, and I wanted to share these giggles because I just laughed hysterically and then I cried and laughed some more. And that's, you know, you just have to give yourself a break. And that's what I'm doing. Life is not perfect and neither am I, but I'm trying. And I just had to share that with you. So without further ado, let's get in the kitchen and get started. Okay, everybody, I am back in the kitchen. Hopefully disaster diverted. We'll see what happens. But I want to share with you, today I am experimenting with some Halloween silicone molds. I got these in a pack of 2 at Joann's, and they're cute little jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. And I got 2 pieces, 2 of the candy mold sets. And I got these on clearance. I think they were 50% off. And then I decided to get some of this English toffee bits Heath. And we're going to put that in the candy. And then I got some Meltums from the Sweet Shop from Joann's. So I got chocolate. This is an orange vanilla flavored Meltums. And then I got the white, which is also a vanilla flavor. I have some of the chocolate in a bowl, maybe about half a bag. And I'm going to put it in my microwave 30-second intervals. So I'm going to put it in, time it for 30 seconds, stir the chocolate, another 30 seconds, stir the chocolate, and melt it that way. That way I don't burn my chocolate. And once I get it melted, I will be back. Okay guys, I think I finished melting my chocolate. It looks nice and smooth, nothing's burnt. And everybody's microwaves are different, like the wattage is different. And so you'll have to adjust yours accordingly. I did mine at 30-second intervals. And I just have a Ziploc bag here. I'm gonna try and put all my chocolate in the Ziploc bag and squeeze it into my molds. You probably could spoon it in, but I'm gonna give this a try and see how it works, because like I told you guys, I'm just experimenting. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I want to do it along with you guys so that you could maybe not make the same mistakes I do and just see how it turns out. Have fun with it. Okay, so I did mine 30 seconds at a time and it took me 90 seconds. So 3 times and it was melted. You could do a double boiler method, but I just decided to do it this way. So what I did was I put my chocolate in the Ziploc bag, I squeezed the air out of it, and now this very tiny tip, I'm just going to snip that off, and I'm going to try and pipe it into my candy molds. Oh, this works so good, guys. Oh my gosh. I wish I would have tried this in the beginning. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just piping some in. You guys can hear my cat Sherlock. He wants to be a part of this. But I'm like, no way. Do not climb on my counter, my love. Okay, so I pipe that in. Now I'm going to just kind of bang it down And I've only piped in a little amount. This one I got a little too much in, because what I want to do is take some of these Heath toffee bits. I don't know about you, but I love toffee. And you could use other candy as well. But I'm just taking some of these toffee bits and putting it in the center and kind of pushing them down. And yes, I did wash my hands before I started. And pushing them down into that chocolate. Let's get some more bits here. Now I have another tray that I had started, and that's in my refrigerator about 15 minutes so far. So we're gonna take that out together and see if it's ready to pop the candy out. But I'm just pushing in some toffee. And I'm making these, like I said, I made a treat tote that we're gonna make in the next video. Sorry about that. I had to make sure my cat didn't climb on my counter. Get. I love you, but no. Okay, let's see how this worked. Let me wash my hands real quick, because I do not want to get any more stuff on this. Now I'm just piping in some more chocolate and over on top of it. Oh, this bag method works amazing, guys. I am so excited. I told you all I'm a hot mess, right? Look, I just stuck my arm in it. Ay, ay, ay. I'm trying, guys. I'll have to clean that off. It won't really matter, because after they've been in the refrigerator, I'm gonna wash them. Okay, let's bang these down. Make sure it gets in the stem. Oh, these look amazing. Amazing. Okay, this batch is going in the refrigerator, and the next batch is coming out. And like I said, these have been in for about 15 minutes. So let's start popping them out. Oh my gosh, look, guys. They came out so cute. I love it. I'm just kind of pushing on this part and letting them pop out this way. And all the jack-o'-lantern face, well, this one kind of got a couple air bubbles in it. So just make sure to really bang your tray down once your melty chocolate is in. But they came out so cute, guys. They're gonna be so cute in the treat box that we're gonna make in the next video. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love this. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. This is how they turned out. Like I said, this guy got little air bubbles in them. They're so cute. And let's see. Let's give one a try. Can you guys see the little toffee bits that are in there? I gotta tell you, the English toffee really made these. These are amazing. And on a day where I have needed chocolate the most, I'm going to give the other tray another 15 minutes and pop those out. And then I'm going to move on to the vanilla chocolate. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you give this method a try. I cannot believe how well it worked for me. I'm super excited about it. And the nice thing is you could squeeze all of this chocolate down and use it all up without making too much of a mess. Unless you're like me, then you're always going to make a mess. But that's the fun part of crafting and cooking. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. You take care, and I will be back with the treat tote. Happy crafting, everyone.